Careful. Now, easing on down the road to this other story that I read about a Detroit teacher being fired for shooting a music video with her students. So as an African-American woman teacher, I know her kids love her. Like, you could tell from the video, her kids was rocking with her. And I'm actually about to read something that she wrote. It's kind of like her story, trying to tell the world that they fired me for shooting a music video, which I get is wrong, but go look up this lady's song. I think the thing about it was parents, they don't care if their kids are in high school. If you're on there rapping and being violent, cursing and doing all of that, they want to hold teachers and people in certain positions to a certain esteem, right? They want you to almost be a little bit fake. So they don't really want to know or see or interact with the real you. So even though you love your students, maybe if you are a rapper out there, wait to shoot a video until they all graduate so they can be like 18 and, make their own choices and you can't get in trouble for that or fired. But let's ease back on down the road to my girl, because I got to read y'all what she wrote and like how it really went down. Okay. Hold on. We ain't gonna play it. Y'all gotta listen to this song, and I'm not gonna say she did a bad job. Okay, she did what had to be done. She's a good rapper. All right, so she said, recently I was forced to leave my position due to me being a rapper. Is that why? As a single parent's disapproval led to my dismissal. The parent wished to stay anonymous. Oh, you throwing racks and hiding your hand after contacting my job for months. So this lady obviously does not like you. Oh my God. So she was contacting for months. I've been dealing with this since I dropped Drippin' 101 in October. Months later, meeting after meeting, defending my involvement in the music industry, I was asked to erase all of my content. That's when I knew I have to bet on myself because nobody else will if I don't. What troubles me most about the situation is the lack of consideration for the impact and influence I have had on my students' lives. My outside life should not be grounds for being terminated when it does not interfere with my ability to fulfill my responsibilities as a teacher. My dedication, professionalism, and passion for education have always been unwavering, regardless of any personal pursuits I have made. It is worth noting that when I was hired as a teacher, my involvement in the music industry as a rapper did not hinder my candidacy. I was judged based on my qualifications, experience, and potential to positively impact the lives of my students. Yet now my commitment and contributions seem to be overshadowed by arbitrary judgments about my personal life. I've been teaching for 7 years. I have over 200 signatures from parents and students who support me. I'm really in the community, doing everything for everybody. I go to every game. I'm picking up and dropping off, buying food, clothes, shelter, free tutoring, girls club, and so much more. The video is dropping at midnight. Come support me and my babies. This girl, she not playing with you. She gonna let you know she's dropping at midnight, okay? All right. Support me and my babies for life. Miss Brown got y'all forever. I don't know, because the way this reads, and of course I should have pre-read it, but I want to be an actress. I hope I did okay. Yeah, the way this reads is like they were asking her also to delete all of her social media stuff, and she was like, no. So I don't know. Okay, so I guess, it's wrong to kind of ask her to delete all her social media stuff. But if you want the job that much, you would do it. So it's like now we're arguing and fighting over something and you already told them, like, forget them. I'm going to go do what I need to do to live my dream.
And I'm going to use this as a jumping off point.
Right.
Because, first of all, this story finna make the blogs that I like.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to follow up with then she told Shorty, or she called Shorty in the beginning. She said a single parent. Was she saying one parent? Or was she
No.
mother that's a parent?
She was saying a single parent's disapproval. Yeah. And one of these, and this parent, this one person, had been calling the school for months to try to get her in trouble.
To get her son off that music video.
If it's about her son being on the music video, they need to blur his face. But I think she didn't like her before that. And I think this was like the next layer to, well, watch this. You don't want to listen to me. Well, watch this. I'm going to get you fired. But it is definitely a double-edged sword, because if y'all going back and forth for months and the school already knew that you were a rapper, maybe it should have led to some days off. Maybe it should have led to letting you know that you can never, ever, ever do that again. And if so, you'll be terminated. But do I think it should have led to her termination? No.
No. Especially when she's such an involved teacher. It seems like she listed a bunch of stuff that she do that seems like extracurricular.
Yeah.
Outside of her actual job. So.
Yeah, I mean, and then like let the record speak for itself. I'm pretty sure her test scores are where they need to be, because when you love kids and kids love you, they perform for you, they get it done. So we know that she wasn't just at the school twiddling her thumbs and writing raps during her class. No, she was teaching the class. So in a way, the school probably should have stood up for her a little bit more and had her back a little bit more, because you knew what she was doing. You thought it was a great idea. Oh, wow, yeah, you're a rapper? The kids will love that. But I guess they never thought that you would take them outside to shoot your rap video. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know if you was like, yeah, for this period, we're going to go shoot my video. Because I know some people that probably would do that. But
she had petitions too. She had other parents saying, hey, I love you.
That was after the fact, though. I think that was after, because I don't think she thought she was going to get fired until she got fired, and then she did a petition. Yeah, like, hey, sign here, sign here. But of course, she probably had been talking about it like, yeah, you know, I'm getting in trouble. You know, I'm going through a lot based off that video. And then the parents were like, no, it's okay, girl, because I got your back. But guess what? When it's positive reinforcement, it does not hold as much weight as negative stuff, especially on pretty much any platform. So they could support you and say you're great, but somebody saying that you're bad and you did something bad to their child and you introduce them to something that they feel like is unreasonable, that's most definitely gonna hold more weight, because you're kind of like casting a shadow on that whole school based on what the parent was saying, nailing her ass to the cross. But girl, I'm gonna keep praying for you. I hope that you get your job back if you want your job back. I feel like this could lead to some open doors with something else. Of course, you're a rapper, but
her social media career can take off.
Yeah.
Rap or activism.
Activism for teachers. Go in there, do some PDs. Go in there, teach these teachers how to connect with their kids, and just say, don't do what I did, but I definitely had a good connection with my kids. Talk to these principals, let them see your report and how great of a teacher you were. And guess what? They'll hire you to come in and do some PDs. They'll hire you to come in and do other things other than teaching and having your own classroom. And really, it's more money in that anyway. So, girl, don't beg for no classroom bag. Move on. Level up on them.